already did play a game. Alright. What? Hello, demon.
Greetings
Just casually
to you,
walking in.
mistress of the house. I was flying back
Okay.
from Igor's job when I noticed something. Some bandits jumped a lagoon near the crossroads. He drove a cart. Perhaps there is something useful for you there.
Maybe.
Maybe. Alright, so let's go off on a mission then. Alright, so we got the main task, that is get a name from the mythologies. We have to get a name from the priest, an optional task, it's a traffic incident. There is 1 Balichkas and 2 encyclopedias optional here. We have Nikolaj as an ally. Old eagle. Yeah, look. I like having Nikolaj. Or Nikolay. Which is weird because I spelled Nikolay with an I in one of those last sentences. Alright, so let's go to the Izba. See what we can see. Shorts by the Izba. Oh, apparently we just came here and immediately found demons. Okay. I see how this is going. 5. We need to focus on that one. Read all enemies would be nice. Nice. It's attacked by 2 after each use the same name. Oh, that's not what we want. Go back. Okay, so we're gonna do. They're gonna both attack for 6, so I think at least 3. Each page. Do that. Sure. 5, 7. Attacks for 5. They still attack me. I'm still gonna get hurt if I use them out. 1, actually, no. Nice. Because I have an item that gives me my first turn. I have 3 defense every first turn. Do it to an item. Okay, so do I have defense? Use that to kill this guy. This guy is going to remove positive status. I only have like 1 positive status. This is more like if you have a bunch of the Grija cards. If you put like 3 of these in a row, then it like amplifies all the powers of all of them. Do that. Attack him, because the other guy should die. And then give myself some defense. I don't think I'll need it, but then you know how to get the choice, so. Attack him, and put some defense on myself. And all he's going to do is take away any positive statuses that I have on myself. So he only has 2 life left, so all I really have to do is attack him. I use this. I mean, I don't really even need to choose all those cards. Just knock them out. And then whenever I defeat demons, I get 1 negative stats effect and 3 hearts. Increase the number of keys in the book in the next round by 1. Moves part of his status well first 1. I'll take this. So, and then I'll get 6 rubles and 75 experience from the battle. Go to the peddler. Not that I have a lot of money, but, you know, it hurt.
Low prices, come and see for yourself. Buy some herbs and other goods I brought for you from the woods.
I find it interesting that they all have a heart. They all say that heart each. And I don't think I can afford anything. They only have 26, so I can afford mush. How is this? It heals me 6 hearts, but like paralyzes me. I don't think so. Thank you, peddler. And once you go to an area, you cannot go to that area again. Once you have visited it once. So it's important to So, like, you only get one chance to get everything
You
right.
stumble upon a strange clearing. The trees are fallen, as if hit by a hurricane. Or perhaps the master of the forest walked this path. What's strange is that in the middle of the clearing, a single tree stands undamaged. You come closer and realize that the tree was saved by the prikrish herb that grows among its roots. You bow to the plant and cut it down. You take the herb and get ready to go on your way.
Hit defense with this herb. Nice. Alright, that was easy. Next. I'm gonna do the optional events until I get to a
Near
point
the
where
covered crosses,
it'll be hard to
you
do.
notice a jug of milk and a loaf of bread. It would seem that someone still visits these old graves. With sadness, you wonder if dead men need any treats.
So it gives me the options that I can take the offerings, I can make my own offering, or I can just leave the location. If I take the offerings, most likely I will get like penalized for it later in the game. I don't know if making an offering really does much of anything.
You leave some coins and rest a
But I
bit
mean,
before
maybe
continuing
more
on your
encyclopedia
journey.
things, and I guess it helped restore my health. Let's see what this says. Double belief. Even after the adoption of Russian Christianity, some aspects of paganism remained, to a certain extent, that there was an exchange of supreme pagan deities for Christian ones, with the inferior ones becoming evil spirits. This concept is best characterized by the notion of double belief, an everyday mingling of one's religious beliefs and a worldview that includes elements of two religions. Double belief is sort of a double-think incertitude or tenuous indecisiveness about both religions. People believe in both Christian dogmas and esoteric teachings. Russians observe the holidays of Maslenita and Ivan Kupala, both of which have pagan origins. Interesting. So there's a deck of cards. I don't think I really need that item. And I do have one skill point that I can now spend. Chant of your chort completing the job well reduced by 15%. Chance of your chort completing the job well increased by 50%. To chorts bring with you with job completion by 5. Increase the chorts. So I guess if you didn't care about how much sin that you accumulated by the end of the game, you would kind of boost up your chores so that they would bring more sin but more rubles back with them. If I learn this, then I can send my chorts on meaningless tasks, so they bring less sin to me. The meaningless tasks don't usually bring any sin back. Let's see. I can also do more to increase my battle ability. Number of active slots for items increased. But I'm going to think I'm going to do this because I do have a lot of chorts. So now I can send a chort on a meaningless job, so they can bring back less sins. Hopefully they can find rubles along the way. But I guess we'll find out. Cart. Let's go see what is here. I don't know. Part of me wants to.
The cart has gone off the road, but no one seems to be around. Neither its owner nor the horses. The cart itself is empty except for one jewelry box, obviously left behind by the owners. Its lid is slightly ajar. Glass shards of various colors gleam inside, reflecting the moonlight.
So I can either take the jewelry box or leave the location. I'll probably get some sin for this, but I'm going to take the jewelry box.
You carefully pick the item up and get ready to go on your way.
First second door always has Glass Demon's page. Interesting. It would be interesting to do a run where I try to do a run that's I was just scrolling through Twitter for the first time in months, and hashtag Bring Trump Back is trending. This is why I don't use Twitter. I mean, this is why I don't. I try not to pay attention to any of that stuff. But it'd be interesting to do a run where I try to gain as much sin as I can, and do a run where I try to, like, not gain any sins. it would be interesting to do a run where I just kind of steal a bunch of steal a bunch of stuff wherever I go and curse people and. But I guess it also limits the amount of options you have in the game as well. So.
From afar, you hear two demons arguing furiously. Their shouts make the treetops sway. It seems that they are arguing over a fish they caught in some peasant's fish trap. When you take a good look, you realize that a human soul is in the trap, shrunken in horror.
Gotta give into that replay value. Yeah, I guess so. The only thing is, like, some of these scenes we've already seen before. I have to kind of reuse scenes just with different narratives.
Yuck! A live one! Get lost, why don't you, while you're still breathing?
The devil himself can't order us around. I'll see you in hell first!
We've got no time for you. Can't you see we're busy dividing up the sinner?
He's got a snake in him. Sinner.
It's likely to take you until the end of days, arguing like that. You're lucky I'm a witch. I can help you.
You can?
I know how to settle devilish arguments, you bet. Those who solve my task first will get the sinner.
Curious too? Nice.
What sort of a task?
All churches like tasks. There are no exceptions, it seems.
Choose the correct answer. Curse the passerby. Count leaves on a tree. Race to perm. Race to Vilvort. I still want to see what the hints. I want to say it's probably count leaves on a tree. I won't get as much knowledge for clicking this. Is that the correct answer? I mean, like, they just all the hint does is highlight one of the words in the sentence. Oh, okay. I have to give them a sort of task that will buy me enough time to free this soul. I mean, counting leaves on a tree is going to take a while.
The first one to count all the leaves on that aspen near the hills gets the sinner.
Okay.
Ha! I'm the fastest demon in Chardin Uyest.
You? Is it I who? Hey, wait! No fair!
What?
The demons turn into fiery whirlwinds and fly away. You break the trap and free the soul.
There we go.
And the dead man vanishes.
So at least I got more
You
experience.
find some coins at the bottom of the fisherman's trap.
So, I mean, I really didn't need to use a hint for that one. I thought I knew it right, but it's a lot about, like, do you know what you're talking about, or do you need a second
the black book
guess?
Increase.
Power increase defense for 3 turns at the beginning of each round. Increase defense value in words for 3. Well versed, the page effect amplifies by 1 for every other page of the same color. Ooh, that's good. That's pretty good. We need to take a oil. Alright, so we saved a soul. Nice. Volva Bridge. Bridges connect 2 riverbanks, thus they act as a kind of a border between worlds. It's well known that borders are a favorite place for spirits to dwell. Yeah, it'd be interesting.
On a bridge over a small river near Vilgert, 2 cart drivers argue over who should have way first. They are arguing fiercely, not realizing that each has a demon over the left shoulder. It's the demon's job to bring discord and serve as a prompter of sorts, whispering lines into their ears.
So I wonder if there's a big difference. This low-key makes me want to finish watching the last season of Castlevania. Yeah, I mean, I forget where I ended. I do remember watching Castlevania, but I forget where I ended when it comes to Castlevania. I don't exactly remember where that ended up, but you know, it is what it is. But it is a good show. I do recommend it. But I do wonder if I go into every situation and immediately attack the demons, how that's gonna affect my sin versus trying to resolve the issue.
You interfere in the fight and try to tell the peasants about the demons manipulating them. Unfortunately, they no longer listen to reason. When they find out that you need to get to the other bank, One of them violently shoves you past their carts.
Wow.
Their angry voices can be heard for quite a long time as you continue on.
So, they just shoved me, is eventually apparently what it is. But I guess I could have attacked the demons. And maybe if I attacked the demons, I would have gotten, like, extra rewards or extra rubles. Extra pages. So I guess sometimes it's better just to attack the demons than to try to resolve whatever issue is happening there.
By the icy smooth surface of the lake, you notice a horse anxiously shaking its mane. A couple of demons are tugging on its bridle, trying to steal it from its master, who is asleep beneath a slope nearby.
So waking the peasant up, I don't think waking the peasant up is gonna do anything. See, this is another one. It's like, do I wake the peasant up or do I attack? I could wake the peasant up, but the peasant is mostly gonna be back book. That gives a lot of stats. I didn't know it gave that much stuff. At 1080p, 30 frames per second, 23 viewers. 3 hours, 3 minutes. It's been streaming for 3 hours, 3 minutes. I don't know what Nightbot. Nightbot, what are you doing? A lot of information, Nightbot.
With a practiced movement, you draw a circle and open the black book.
Did you start this game today? Yeah, I just started this game. I got off work at 5 o'clock and started this game at like 5:40-ish. It's the game itself has it's crashed twice for me, but hopefully that's just a small error. Okay, so we can attack him. Attack all enemies with that. Let's see. Send him the keys to the next round. I've got George the Father, well versed. Improvise, same color. Increases attack for each page to 3. I don't have any packs of that color, but I do have this attack 3, so it'll raise the attack significantly. Let's see. And he'll do attack of 5, and he'll do attack of 4. So it'd be good to have a little offense. We're still gonna take a little damage, but it's fine. I bless myself so I do more attack. He's also gonna attack. And then I have to defend. This game came out like 2 weeks ago, I think. But I'm just finally getting around to playing it. Let's see. It's a lot of defense stuff. Not to waste on him. Their attack went up, so should probably do more defense. So heal myself a little bit. 5 damage. It's a decent amount of damage taken, but I can do good stuff with it. It's a key. So I do him. Gonna attack me for 9 this turn. So we use 5. Still gonna attack me for 4. So we do 6 damage. So I guess if I use this on him, just so I have one less person attacking me. Five does 5. Should use this to attack him. Hopefully that'll work. So 5 defense. And then attack him 4. He still has the waste on him. Next turn. Nice, didn't take any damage. I should just be able to attack him. That's the end of that. And I got a new card. Box name increases 3 turns. Beginning of each round. Page remains active for 1 turn, so it's the pages. Increases value in words for 3. Burn, page amplifies. Well versed in fur.
The peasant wakes up from the sounds of fighting. With a sinking heart, he watches as the demon's strikes send whirlwinds around you. Although the man cannot see the demons themselves, he seems to have guessed at what is happening. After a horrific realization, he hops onto his horse and flees, without waiting for the fight's outcome.
So maybe if I woken up the man before, he might have given me some kind of reward for saving his horse, maybe. I don't know. These are the choices that you have to kind of think about, I guess.
You walk along an old path through the eastern woods. At this hour, the moon shines especially bright. Everything around you glows with a mysterious light. All of a sudden, you hear loud voices and metallic ringing coming from the woods. You can only guess what this late-night commotion is all about. Trying not to make a sound, you go deep into the woods. Finally, the branches part, and you see a curious sight. Some Khaldoons, unknown to you, are trying to agree on the price of a pile of copper samovars. One of them looks deeply upset and constantly knocks on one of the items. It seems he wants to demonstrate its quality. You notice a pair of red eyes peeking out from the samovar.
Remind me what a samovar is. Okay, I don't have one of samovar, do I? Do I buy the samovar or do I attack the Khaldoons? If I attack them, I might be able to get the samovar without buying.
It seems the Khaldoons didn't expect company. Both of them jump in surprise when they hear your voice and run away faster than you can stop them. To your horror, the samovars start to move, and an angry chort emerges from each of them.
So now I'm fighting the samovars. What would have happened if I would have just bought the samovars? Oh boy. Let's see. That guy's got a lot of defense. You can attack him. Heck. Okay, so like because I have that box of jewels, automatically at the first turn of every battle, it's gonna do 3 damage to all enemies. And then I do another spell that does 3 damage to all enemies as well. I will be getting attacked for 4 this next time, which isn't incredibly bad. So that's having him attack him for 4. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 4 is 10. But it does have this is value of 3. We'll kill the other guy, I think. Probably be better. Because he does have 5 defense. So far sides. Applies by its page the same name. Okay, so he's going to do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's still not enough to kill the big beast. But at least something. I don't know if this guy's like shielding the other guy. Couldn't hurt. Let's see what happens. Oh, okay, I have to kill him. Good. 5 turn. I'll lose 1 health. It's fine. Also get plenty of health items to help with as well. Attack him before. He's gonna attack for 5. I guess that health of 5 would be nice. I don't have a lot of attack cards. Sure. So just give myself plenty of defense. But at the end of every turn, you're I'm not getting a lot of attack cards. At the end of every turn, and that waste will kill him at the beginning of next turn anyway. He does have 6. Yes. Sure. Either way, the waste should kill him next turn. Being healed by healing myself is not a bad idea either. Alright, so firm 2 defense, move 6, firm 4. Forever. Or 3. Sure. I will take that. Alright, before we go to the church, let's try going to the old bar.
Black silhouettes of the old Avins look like lurking demons. You search one barn after another, but there's nothing of value inside. You sigh and get ready to leave when a chill runs through you. You notice dark, demonic figures in one of the old barns.
Greet, attack,
Greetings, Master of the Avin. Let me pass into your domain.
Ah, alive one. The peasants left me here. I'm to live
what a
here
voice.
for another 40 years. You can hear me, I gather. That means you're a witch. Come into my barn then and listen to my story. I have centuries of wisdom to share. Might be of use to demon knowers like you.
Thank you, kind host. I'm always looking to learn.
Well, listen.
Is this a trap? This feels like a trap.
It seems as if many hours have passed, but the stars haven't moved an inch. You leave the barn having learned quite a lot.
Nice. That was a good outcome. You never really know with this game. But it did open up another
You see a flickering light among
option.
the graves. You come closer, trying not to make a single sound. Soon, you see that one of the fresh graves is being dug up by an acquaintance of yours.
Why, you startled me, Vasilisa. I thought that the devil had come for me.
Jury's still out.
I thought you were nothing short of the walking dead.
What are you doing at such a late hour? In a cemetery of all places.
This is none of your business, Visa. And look who's talking. Good girls stay home during the late hours.
I'm a witch.
I can already tell that you're digging up a grave. What a sin!
Don't talk to me about sins. People say that you're a witch now. Phew, my grief makes me dig. I need to take one last look at him. One last
Oh
time.
no. You're digging up bodies? Talk him out of it. Help dig, beat him up. Let's beat up the old man.
Listen to me. It is not proper digging up graves. You said that I'm a witch. So I am. I know a thing or two. Listen, one time, do you know Dashka from Pilva? She had it worse than you. Her son died. She missed him terribly. And so she went to dig him up. She dug all night and didn't manage to finish the job. So she came back the second night. She dug and dug. Suddenly, a white dog jumped out of the grave. It followed her to her house. Must have been the soul of her son. It was certainly a sin.
By the end of the tale, the peasant can't hold back his tears. You help him get out of the half-dug grave and fill it back up. As you do this, you notice an Adam's head growing nearby and take it. You say goodbye and continue on your journey.
I actually didn't notice that there... Oh, there's a giant spider. Why is that giant spider there? Get out of here. Oh, no. I actually didn't know that you could remove your sin. So you could actually be positive, I guess negative sin, instead of having sin, if you were to choose the right options. So now I only have 6 sins instead of 7 sins. Interesting. That is good to know, though. So technically, I could do a run of only holy options, and try not to amount a single sin.
You arrive during the long pre-dawn twilight. Sharp points of age-old fir trees from a jagged wall far behind the church of Wiedelgort. The priest has already begun preparations for the morning rituals. He notices you, puts aside his chores, and greets you.
Who goes there at the crack of dawn? Is it you, Vasilisa? Cover your head, girl. Tfu!
Morning, Holy Father.
Kolya? Is that you? And don't tell me you want me to marry you to her.
Well, it's too early for me. Kolya, on the other hand.
Hey, Vasa. Don't go deciding the things for me.
Because he's supposed to marry the demon girl.
We came for another reason, actually.
Not demon girl.
We need a name. An orthodox one. From the list of the holy names. From the Sviatse.
Encyclopedia entry. Mythologies or Sviatse are calendars of the Orthodox Church. Liturgical books that denote the days of remembrance for saints and the annual cycle of church holidays. They were included in many liturgical books and indicate the features of worship services for any given day. Among peasants, Sviatse were often used to decide the name of a child. The child would receive one of the names of the saints who were being venerated that day by the Orthodox Church. That's all you gotta say, huh?
It can't be. Are you expecting?
No, we want to give a name to a demon.
I think my mouse is running out of batteries.
What?
Father Yefrem sways, walks back to the nearest wall, and sits heavily on a bench.
Didn't she say we're not a demon?
You don't want to marry.
It's all for good. We want to free this girl.
You explain your encounter with the Banya bride and what she needs for her freedom.
I've heard about the changelings. Not sure how it works, though. I can't give you a name. The church tricked you both. Nothing good can come of it.
Choosing a name from Sviatse turns out to be not such an easy task. How can I make him reconsider?
Make me reconsider. He's truly a priest. He should honor Christian values. So if I tell him that she's a Christian soul...
What if it's not a demon, but a Christian soul doomed to suffer? That would be a sin for sure.
Truly. They say you are a witch now.
I mean, I kept calling it a Christian soul.
It will soon be the harvest day of Ivan the Long. We need to disperse the dry winds. Help our village. And I, in turn, will help you with the name.
It's a deal.
God, an extra
I
task.
know a ritual to thwart dry winds. We'll go visit the field.
All right. You'll have your name.
Father Yefrem opens a heavy book with a silver cover.
Choose. These days we honor the holy Claudia, Matriona, and Alexandra.
Oh god, I'm not even sure which... I guess I'll let Nikolai
Kolya,
choose.
she's your bride. You choose.
Well, that's really weird. In the options down here, it says Nikolai, or the Kolya, with an I instead of a Y.
It's a good name.
You would name her after a respectable woman? Watch out. She might become a knower.
Thank you, Father.
Name from Sviat.
Well, the field is about a mile to the west.
Trick him and go home.
I'll try to thwart the
Might as well
winds.
go to the
See you
fields.
later.
Just giving ourselves extra tasks.
You soon arrive at your destination. The field looks empty in the twilight of the dawn. Cold wind seems to penetrate you to the bone. When you step onto the plowed field, you sense a familiar shiver. This field harbors evil spirits. You find a poorly hidden bundle of old wheat ears. It's a Khaldun's zalom. The stems are tied in a knot and dusted with ashes and salt. Fresh grave soil, eggshells, and steamed grains are laid around it. You draw a circle. You feel that demons are not far off.
Wind, O wind of the 7 brothers, the oldest one, do not blow from the rotten corner. Do not bring rain from the west, but blow us warmth. Render good service to our people. Bring forth pleasant rain. Joy to plowmen. Glory to you, fierce one.
Actually, I'm noticing more and more that the English translation, the physical words, the English translation don't match up with the voice acting.
You finish reciting the Zagaver, and for a moment, silence falls. Suddenly, a creaky voice from behind startles you.
You sure are a strange creatures. Thirsty cursed. Then you blessed right after.
By you, do you mean us Khalduns?
Ha! Humans. Always on the border between worlds.
This is a creepy looking demon.
And that is why you always lose. But who am I to complain? My name is Andrico. And you, I've heard about you. You the new witch.
The new witch.
Vasilisa.
Andrico. Salon.
So is it you who spoils the field, sending dry winds?
Spoil? You use the wrong word. I am helping the peasants, and I am a master at this. I mean, surely you understand that this is for their own good, don't you?
Do I?
Don't be a glib with me. Tell me. It's not by chance that I came across this Zalom.
You don't say. Perhaps you know who's to blame.
The Zalom caused this chord to appear. Who left these weeders? Who summoned this chord?
Who summoned this chord? Field spirit. Khaldun. Noon Wraith. I have no idea what a Noon Wraith is and even is. Do we have anything in my guide for Noon Wraith? Zago Boulders. Special ritual texts. Reading them might produce specific magical effects used to cure illness, protect from evil spirits, and harm illnesses. For instance, Khaldun's chances of glory when creating Zalom. Wheat ears. So Khaldun has to create a Zaldum. Zago Waters are characterized by their almost poetic language and structure. Consist of a commencement, beginning of a Zago Water, and order, a wish posed in the text, and a key, specific words anchoring actions of the ritual. So it has to be a Khaldun.
You were sent here by another Khaldun, weren't you?
100.
Ha! Right. You know, I'm starting to like you. I could
no.
even tell you who the Khaldun is who sent me.
What do you
If you
want?
weren't so careful. The Zalom had already been enchanted when I arrived. Want to make a deal? Let me finish what I started. I'll send some dry winds. And after that, I'll be a servant. The famine will cause death in heaps.
No.
I have all the charts I need. Don't be a glib with me. Tell me.
I guess I just have to fight him. I don't want him... Like, the whole reason I came here is to bless the field. I don't want to, like, have him bring another foul wind and then...
Enough talking. I'll definitely banish you from this field.
If I banish him from the field, I'll solve the problem. 150 health? What in the... demons is happening? And he can summon more evil spirits? Oh my god, this fight is not gonna be... God. 150 health? Like, I haven't even fought a demon with more than, like, 30 health. Now I have 150? Oh my god. All minions disappear when this demon dies. Okay, that's good to know. He's not going to attack this turn. I do want to put a waste on him. This can take forever. This was fighting him was a bad idea. Attack, seal, random page. And it's going to start taking away some of my spells too. Right, this guy's not going to attack for 3 turns. But I do still need to kill him. Because he's going to attack with 15 if I don't. But nobody's going to attack me the next turn. That's going to increase my attack power. Attack him. He'll have 3 turns before he can help me. He's not going to attack me for 3 turns. Attack the next turn, so we'll try that. Kill him. Get ourselves an extra key for the next turn and heal ourselves. So damage to him. 13. Just give himself. He gave himself 13 defense. What the fuck? Okay. Gave 13 defense to all allies, so at least I killed the other thing. So there's that. Get rid of this. How many turns? 1. Health is good. Lose his thing. He's gonna do it again? Could you not? Bless myself a little bit. But did this attack change? Oh my god. That was a lot. I didn't even see that he was going to attack that much. I thought it was just the other thing. I didn't. Oh my god. Well. That one turn. So I want you to attack him. He's gonna do. Ooh, that's probably wasn't the best choice, was that? there's a good chance I'm going to die. Okay, no, so I shouldn't die. Oh, definitely not die. I didn't realize I was going to give myself so much defense.
You shouldn't have got in my way.
And yet I have. Deal with it.
Wow. Yes, deal with it. Alright, so. Let me heal myself. 6. This will give me 5 defense. Slowly but surely taking him down. As his turn, he's gonna attack me for 18. We're too prepared. Oof. It's not good. Reaction 4. That's good to have. You can attack him. He's gonna put defense on himself, so I don't have to worry about him attacking me. Let's put some more waste on him. He's never. Every turn, he's just gonna give himself more defense. Alright, I can use this to replenish our health. Good for me. Next time, he's gonna do that, so his attacks will do. So, good to just attack him on this one. It's not really help too much, I guess. Okay, so let's do less. Need more attack cards. But I'm not at full health, which is good. And a lot of defense that I guess I didn't really need that much. Alright, so this turn, next turn he's going to attack me for 18. So I do need to be ready for that. I'm going to attack him. Can't attack yet. I'm going to have probably more defense than I need, but I'd rather have too much than not enough. Still slowly bringing him down. Next turn he's gonna attack me again. Another waste on him. I should be able to survive this. Didn't generate. Let's say we have. Okay. Again. He's gonna attack, so I'll have him attack. Flash my health a little bit. Attack him. Fortunately, I don't have a lot of keys left. Dang it, I didn't see who was giving himself health. Giving himself defense. Should have been more on the offensive. Alright, this time he's gonna attack me. So we can prepare for 18. Alright, still have 2 more turns. I think one more piety. Prepared. Still not prepared enough. Still only gonna take 2 damage, which isn't bad. He's blocked most of his attack. He's gonna attack again. It's down to 34 though. 7. This do a decent amount of damage with him. Still give me enough protection. Now to 20. I can at least take. I'll do 10, so I'll be down to 7 health. Yes. Not great, but I can deal with it. Myself 6. Am I gonna die here? Unless I can kill him here. Oh, come on, it's so close though. No. Oh. Crap. I got him down so far. Start battle. I know. That was such a long battle. I don't want to battle over again. Maybe I just won't fight him this time.
You soon arrive at your destination. You find a poorly...
Wind, oh wind of this, but blow us warmth. Joy to plow.
You finish reciting the...
I know, he only had
You
2 health
should-
HP left.
Ha, and that my name is Andreko. And you...
Fight.
It's not by
You don't.
The Zalom caused this choice. You were sent here by another.
Ha! I could have... If you ever want some, I'll set death in...
Have it your way. Come to my bestiary when you're done with the feed.
5 sin. 5 sin to just not have to battle him again. It literally took 13 of yours. Yeah, like because his attacks do 18 each turn, and I didn't have enough. I didn't have any like health things left. That throne, yeah.
A fitting name. You did the right thing sorting out that demon.
I've just gotta take some extra sin apparently.
Won't spoil any good crops anymore. All you need to find now is a cross.
And I guess technically he's not gonna be like he did one more whatever. He's not gonna be bothering the field again. but then I still have to technically find another job for him.
Then I'll start with the cross.
Go to the cross.
In Yanidor, you'll find Evdokia Fokovna. They say her
That's a
daughter
name.
was possessed by Ikota. So, did you get all that?
What
Sure.
not to get? Go to the Ikotnitsa and take her cross.
Alright. So now I've got this extra chore. I wasn't paying any attention to how many hit points he took before. So ordering food I should have bought. I mean, I feel there. Meaningless job. Okay. Let's see. It's gonna give me 12. 7 sin. It'll take me 3 days to do this. Sure. Short still needs to report back from his previous job. Oh, okay. This one. Ordering food I should have bought. Got it. Shoved a hunter. Fell down and damaged his eyes. Not the hunter. God, I'm racking up so much sin. Alright, so we got 2 guys. This guy, I feel like he's going to bring a lot of sin with him. I'm surprised you didn't try again. You did great the first time. I mean, I did, but it's just, it took so much time. And I just was not ready to commit to that again. I don't know. I could have done it again. I could have tried again. Just, I didn't want to, like, make everyone watch all of that all over again, because that was a lot to process. I don't know. Maybe I'll turn this into the run where I try to get as much sin as I possibly can. Let's see. I mean, if I'm gonna have so many shorts that I'm gonna have to pester people with. 10, 8. Okay, I'll do that. Send him on a maintenance task. Because if I don't send him on task, then they'll start like poisoning me during when I'm trying to fight other people. Special ritual text. Reading them might produce specific events. Used to cure illness, protect from evil spells, and harm but illustrates for this chance for the long. Okay. Read that. Right, so now we have another task.
Old houses and banyas are often home to demons. The masters leave, but don't always take their host spirits with them.
You've been telling me how you got your Khaldun power.
Right. Where were we? So, I became a shepherd boy. He taught me this and that at first at Prokopi. That one time, the cattle had wandered all over the place, and my chief turned up drunk. Drank a whole bottle of vodka. He couldn't move a muscle. Well, what other choice did I have? I went to collect them by myself. Managed to get almost all of them as midnight drew near.
I should order food.
Had to pass Mikhail's crossroads on the way back. You know how that place is. So, there I am, with the cattle tagging along. The moment I stepped onto the crossroads, everything turned upside down. Winds out of nowhere, and what you know, swarms of shorts. Figured I'd quickly draw a circle around me, and so I did. And these shorts were just swarming on the edge of the circle. Well, I think that's it. Everything turned out all right, as you see. Next time I'll tell you how I got out of it.
When in doubt, draw a circle around yourself.
What sort of spirits are those Baniks?
Masters of the bathhouse, like a Susetko in an izba. I don't think it was an ordinary place, the banya, before the worship of God.
What do you mean, before God?
I mean that our ancestors used to be worship the spirits of the hearth. Some Perm people still call upon Jan or Voipil.
We should tell everyone about the charts we've met. You know, to warn the good people, right?
Everyone knows, but not everyone believes. How did you end up with a cross?
Oh, it's nothing.
Yeah, right. There's no such thing as a cross with no story behind it.
All right then, I'll tell you. We were near a town. Levna, it's called. It was a real massacre that...
Did you encounter any chorts there?
Worse. The cannon fire was so loud that all the chorts fled, if they were any. So, there was this redoute ahead of us. Couldn't take it.
Redoute?
Well, it's a kind of a fortress. No one could get any closer.
And what about you, being such a gallant lad?
Hey, no jokes. Listen, I think God helped me. I went from the side and then found some barrels full of gunpowder and lit them. They blew up. Started a fire. There was a lot more ammunition there. A lot of our enemies burned that day. I can still hear their screams.
This guy's saying some shit.
I suppose I will to the end of my days. I nearly died there myself. Since then, when I see a fire, I remember that redoute and those screams. I fished the cross from the river of blood, Vaisa. Are you happy now? Do you understand about the fire now?
Okay then.
What are you going to do with your new bride?
Well, we'll get a farm. We'll get folks from the village to help. Well now, I'll build an excellent izba. And children eventually. What a life it will be.
Be careful though. Who knows? The Bannock might be back.
That's good. The mother-in-law is always welcome.
Oh no.
It seems that you're the fiercest of them all.
Wow.
Let's go. We'll talk.
Okay, so did that. Okay, so I can spend rubles to make more of these cards. I do need more attack cards. Alright, probably shouldn't spend all my rubles. Okay, normal person could. Child.
Get out of here, you meddling kids, or you'll get it!
What?
Run! He saw us! Wait, maybe they're here on business. Well, speak up.
Oh, Vasilisa! We saw such a scary thing! West of Yenidor, there's a scary izba. Evil spirits live there for sure!
Why do you say that?
See for yourself.
Optional
They say
task.
there used to be a party every day, but now it stands silent as the grave. Saw it for ourselves.
Well,
What are these
well,
voices?
you'll
That's
wind
what I
up in
wanna know.
graves yourselves if you go wandering like that.
Run!
Not that I know a lot about voice acting, but these voices just seem kind of weird. Alright, so we got the main task, to gotta find the cross that the demon wore. Optional task, look at the abandoned house, and 2 possible encyclopedias gather. So I suppose it is impossible to miss encyclopedias, so therefore miss
At the
important
crossroads
information.
of 2 trade routes, you see the annual fair. Despite the late hour, trading is still taking place. Perhaps you might buy something for your journey. A multitude of goods can be found. Prianics, as well as a variety of magic trinkets. There's something for everyone here.
Forest, merchant, peddler, card players.
Low prices. Come and buy some herbs and other goods I've brought for you from the wood.
I don't have any money again. Mash. Mush is what you ate, and mash is what you drank.
Wisdom will enter your heart.
and be good for your soul.
Okay, this is like reset skills for 50. Okay, so let me buy cards. Gesture.
What? Want some pranics? I've sold everything already. Oh, you want some?
Sold everything already. And some more herbs. Woodland herb. It absorbs all attack from the next enemy attacks. Next one enemy attacks. That would definitely be useful. But I think I need to save my...
The players are carried away by a game of Durak.
Do I gamble with the 5 rubles? I don't know. I don't know if that's worth it. Oh, it's out for the church on the road. Do I need to attack more spirits for
You
more
wander
rubles?
off course and walk onto the road more to the west than you had planned. You stumble upon a ragged man with rotten teeth and rotten eyes. You realize that it's a brigand. Traveling by night in Perm Gubernia is dangerous, and not only because of the evil spirits. The silence is broken by his hoarse voice.
Do I know what is... Do I have a special thing for brigands? Oh.
Hey, what do we have here? A girl or something? Right. I'll let you go if you give me all your money.
It seems to me you can't see so well in the dark. I'm not traveling alone.
Come on over here, brigand boy. I fought the Turks, went toe-to-toe with demons, but your kind are the filthiest of all.
Looking upon the tall soldier, the brigand loses his confidence. He backs away and runs into the woods.
Right,
In a
run away
hurry,
scared.
He dropped his pouch. You go on your way.
Just expended word slots. Is that space this? All right. Start heading towards the optional task.
Near a small forest creek, you find a grassy meadow. Among other vegetation, you see one beautiful flower. It's blood red and bright even in the moonlight. You come closer and tie its stem with a silver thread. You take the herb and get ready to go on your way.
Not that uncommon. House near the Tarakanaka River. Tarakanaka.
Fir branches poke into the empty windows of an abandoned hut. You are overcome by an unpleasant feeling. There's a good reason they call this place haunted. You squeeze into a slightly open door and clear away the cobwebs. It is dark and empty here. The dead silence gives you chills. You step inside the house and freeze in horror. Under the broken red corner lies a dead man's body. A broken accordion lies nearby, torn as if by a wild beast. You search the dead man and the izba. The former has a pouch with some rubles inside.
Take the money, inform the nearby village, inform the village, and give the money giver. How much money are we talking about, though? That's the thing.
You tell about the dead man in the nearby village, and use the money to pay for his burial and a funeral service. Peasants tell you that several years ago, someone took this skillful musician to an evening gathering during the dead of night. He hadn't been seen since.
So I'll take away one of my sins with that. and do the optional quest at the same time. Go to the Alamava's Forest.
You walk through the forest. Grim trees hang from all sides, and strange noises are coming from the dark of the night. You freeze with fear when you notice two demons near an unearthed grave. They have already opened the coffin and are methodically skinning the dead body. Overcoming disgust, you open the black book.
Fight them. Fight me. Come at me. So they're going to attack me. 6, 7. So compared to that other guy, these guys are easy. That long path. I didn't even do any of most of that. Very well versed. Paladin's status well versed. Emerald stone.
Having dealt with the demons, you look around. A narrow trail stretches from the grave to the forest. You remember hearing about this place. This overgrown trail leads to an old cemetery.
All right. Next up is the old cemetery. Let's go.
You know about a cemetery nearby and decide to visit it. The tombstones that stand among the trees are enveloped in a gray fog. You look around, expecting an ambush, but everything is eerily quiet. You walk around the overgrown cemetery and look at the grave crosses, while thinking of all the deaths that made this city of the dead. Who knows? Maybe Ikotniks were around in earlier times. Maybe some are buried here.
Let's read about them. Ikota history. First mention of Ikota occurred in 1785 when Bishop Benjamin of Arkhangelsk and Kolmogorsk, in his address to the Synod, described this ailment as a special kind of evil eye and possession. Also in his address, the cleric connected Ikota to the beliefs of the ancient nation of Chud, which was situated along the shores of the Pinega River, and worshipped pagan gods. In 1862, an uprising took place in Pinega and Mezen, during which an angry mob burned down several houses where it was believed Koldun's 12 brought Ikota along upon the local women. Interesting.
You're in luck. The grave diggers have recently dug up a grave. It stands open, black and hungry, yet unoccupied. You scoop a small amount of fresh cemetery dirt into a sack and whisper some Zagavers. This soil will make your witchcraft stronger.
Nice.
You pray for the repose of the souls that lie in this cemetery. The night is silent. You calm down and rest a bit. You pray for the repose of the souls.
Keep doing that. Okay. I already visited that place. I'll go affirm. Earth. I forget what Firm does. Firm. Page remains active for 3 turns and affects other pages. I don't know if it's quite as necessary. Okay. Eastern Bridge. Alright. Learning.
You hear a whip crack. Shrieking in pain, some unfortunate soul is being driven to hell by a devil. You pause in hesitation. Is this sinner's soul worth a fight?
Fight for the sinner or walk around them? Guess everyone deserves to be saved.
You call out to the devil. Both the enemy and the sinner turn their burning eyes towards you. It turns out that the sinner is one of the demons.
Of course it is.
Hold the black book close and prepare for a fight.
They're both just demons. Me trying to be good and whatnot. Can I change? Okay, I don't think I can change what he does. Right, but this. Sure. Return. Yeah, I'm gonna take a bit of damage. Nothing too bad. Got him readily though. Based on him. It's not good. It's not terrible. I use my cards to heal myself, I guess. Level. Get more knowledge. Let's see. Draw an additional order page each turn. It doesn't say use an additional page. It just says draw an additional page, which could be useful for longer battles. Number of items that can be used per turn. In Peasant Springs. 15 more in gifts. 10 more gifts. Increase my slot by 1. Couldn't hurt to have an additional items. Swelvers to black boots for 1. Sure, I'll take that. And stone. What about stiffened stone?
In the shady ravine lies a great stone. It has the mark of a foot on its top that's filled with morning dew. There are quite a few candles around it. Here and there you notice offerings from the peasants of Yanidor. You drink the holy water and feel a surge of strength and...
Nice. He helped.
You see a swamp ahead. The damp soil squishes under your feet. You become cold and uncomfortable. Suddenly, a white ghost of a calf appears from the bog. It looks at you and does not move.
Hit the calf?
You read a protective Zagavar, and the ghost disappears. When you finish your sorcery, you realize that this calf was, in fact, a treasure. Striking it would make the calf fall apart into coins. You notice the burning eyes of demons nearby. Are they guardians of this treasure?
Do I get the treasure still? Swamp demons. Oh boy, they both do 5 damage each. Let's see what happens. Nice. We're down to 1, and I'll only take 2 damage total. I'll probably just kill him with this turn. First for... Sure. I only have 1 encyclopedia, though. So apparently I didn't get to hit the calf.
Yanidor is covered with a bright pre-dawn mist. Amidst the hollow silence, you hear sounds of the village waking up. With old Yegor's directions, you quickly find the house of Yevdakia Fokovna. Nikolai knocks on the carved gates, and you are soon greeted by the hostess.
Yevdakia Fokovna, God bless.
God bless.
God bless indeed. And who might you be?
We've come to speak to your daughter.
Ha! Came to make fun of my Akulina. I won't let you. Leave us alone.
Ikotniks. Those possessed by Ikta are called Ikotniks. At one time, there were so many people suffering from this strange malady that some scientists thought Ikota to be hereditary. Women succumbed to Ikota more frequently, and it sometimes passed from one housewife to another, devolving into a kind of mass hysteria. Old believers treated Ikota rather violently without the aid of magical prayer. Women suffering from Ikota were starved, beaten with wooden rods, baited with dogs, and trained bears. Drenched with ice water and left out to freeze, those who survived returned to their homes and never suffered from Ikota again. Yikes. I mean, all we need is her cross, but...
Oh, we wouldn't dare. We want to help her.
Help her? Many have tried. None have succeeded. What makes you think you can?
Because I'm a witch! Convince or intimidate.
I know how your daughter is suffering. That's why I want to help. I know how.
Very well. Couldn't hurt, I suppose. It surely couldn't get any worse. My girl suffers from an Ikota, day and night.
Day and night.
Akulina hides in the old Church of Transfiguration at night. The Ikota is not so violent there. That's where you'll find her.
Thank you. Don't worry about your daughter. We will help.
Well, God willing, God willing.
Goodbye, Yevdakia Fokovna.
Wait.
The old Church of Transfiguration. A grim shadow in the crimson twilight of the early hours. The domes of this building tower silently over you. Hundreds of years and dozens of generations have passed under its roof. You can feel the wisdom stored within these majestic walls.
Herbs. Bless the herbs. Want the herb? It's another herb. No, axe head. Someone must have knocked it off the porch.
Old stairs lead inside the church.
I'm not ready for the crap. Let me go around the other side of the church or something. Or is that it? I think it's it.
I can't believe any Kotnitsa was hiding in the church.
Yeah.
I can't believe
Oh, you
it.
gotta say, okay, whatever.
Old stairs lead inside the church.
Let's go inside. Oh my. I don't know how to feel about that. Oh, hello.
It makes my skin crawl. Perhaps.
The iconostasis has collapsed partially, as if it suffered a strong northern gale. The royal gates are crooked and no longer bar the entrance to the altar. It looks like some of the icons were torn out on purpose. Some of them stand facing the wall.
Herb, Royal Eyes. Replenish 21. That would have been really great for that fight with that demon. Sculpture. Just a map. Okay.
The iconostasis. In the dim light, you notice a heap of rags where the Ikotnitsa Akulina lays. She seems to be sleeping. From time to time, the girl shudders from nightmares sent by the Chort to haunt her. You call out to the girl. She jolts up and darts to the altar corner. Even amidst the gloom, you notice the way her arms
perform
are
an
shaking.
exorcist.
Who are you? Don't hurt me, please.
Frighten her and grabs the cross.
Don't be afraid, Akulina dear. We won't harm you. I'm Vasa, and this is Kola. We want to help you. We heard you have a Nikota.
Yeah, they say I have a short inside me. It torments me.
Can we talk to it?
I can't make Proshka come out. He'll come out when he wants to.
We'll need your cross for this. Can you trade it to us?
What am I to do without a cross? Proshka will eat me alive without it.
I'll trade you mine. I have two of them. One was given to me at birth, and I found the other on the battlefield.
Tell us about your Chort.
What's there to tell? Sometimes he crawls out, sometimes he can do some sorcery. The other kids make fun of me.
The girl starts to whimper.
We can get rid of Proshka.
Get rid of him? Really? He won't leave by himself.
Don't worry. I think I know how to draw his attention. I have to make the Ikota mad enough so that he leaves Akulina. How can I anger this particular Chort?
Okay, let's see. Possession. She's between old shores. Burned down Zero House with was 12. Kota upon the club. So many people suffering. Starved, beaten, hit by dogs. Icons, incense, cross. Make me mad enough. I mean, obviously he's still there and he has a cross. Icons. I don't think icons or incense are going to get rid of them. Stupid still. Jeez. That's gravestones. Backs. Dakota. Exactly. Anger the shorts. So maybe I look at her shorts. I know what shorts are. Spa. I want to say it's prayer. Nope.
Oh, I don't know. I prayed to Lord to...
I don't think this one looks like the holy icons. Take a look at the iconostasis.
Yes, he made me...
I'll draw a circle, and we'll start.
I don't know if I would have known anything. Magic Sheep, what's on my desk? I don't think I would have known that it would have been... I don't think anything that I read or anything that was in my inventory or anything that was in my encyclopedia would have told me about that it would have been an icon answer. But yes, what is on my desk? Let's see. What is something that you would like to see on my desk? Make me dab, Ranger Sheep. I can do that first. Let's go. Let's see. I think you've seen most everything on my desk. Okay, let's do it on my desk. This sort of a oh god, that's, can I even put it in? It's very zoomed in, it looks like, but it is a chalice goblet type thing with a kraken on it, because why not? It's like that's silver on the inside. So yeah, it's like this little goblet type thing, the long stem, you know, for drinking to Cthulhu, I guess. I don't know. But yes, that is one of the things on my desk, so hopefully that was somewhat interesting.
You sit Akulina in front of the iconostasis, and Nikolai puts the icons into place. You start to read a Zagavar. You learned it long ago, but your memory doesn't fail you. The words of the spell ring out with a thundering echo. You almost manage to finish the ritual when Akulina suddenly pushes you. Taken by surprise, your incantation of magic words stops.
Okay.
The girl starts to convulse.
Oh
the
no.
Ikota has emerged out of her.
What have I done? Okay. What? Okay. Maybe that's why it freaked out. Oh no. Oh god. Is that a cat?
You call yourselves exorcists?
Exorcists? I don't think I've ever heard them called exorcists. But also, why is the cat coming out of her mouth? Demon cat coming out of her mouth calling me an exorcist.
This Zagavar is dated. No one uses that commencement now. What kind of witch are you? So out of fashion. Yuck.
Well, apparently cares a lot about fashion.
It's impolite to make mention of such kingdoms in front of demons, I have you know. And you can't just go displaying icons.
It's gonna say cute little kitty, but it's in her face. Right?
I hate icons.
Well, fine then. Remind me again that I chose the wrong answer.
So why don't you like icons?
Have you seen many churches that do? Or maybe we should open a church. We could call it Saint Chart, eh? So you haven't figured out that I can't stand icons. A bit slow, aren't you? Let me put it in a way you'll understand.
Oh my God.
They make me
This cat is
mad
rude.
as hell. It's not that I'm against this new church, but you could at least make do without icons, right? These drawings, not my cup
I guess
of
I
tea.
could have
Gives
taken
me
the hint
shivers.
when a lot of the icons were destroyed in this church, I guess, but...
We need Akolina's cross.
Yes, I've heard. I need lots of things too.
Oh. You just turned it back into a regular kitty.
Tell you what, witch. If you beat me, I might even do both. Give you a cross and leave the girl.
No, tell me something else. So you're the Ikota Chort?
So what if I am? Ain't
Oh
I
my God.
fine looking
Turned
like
evil
a
again.
queen? What did you expect? A frog or something?
I didn't expect
Why
a
do you
cat.
haunt Akolina? Why do you torture the girl?
That's no business of yours. Well, on the other hand, I don't have anything else to do.
Turned back to the little
Why
cat.
not tell you?
You see, I study demons. They fascinate
You
me.
hate icons because they make me mad, right? You didn't, like, actually answer the
There's
question.
nothing to tell, really. Yenidor used to be a wealthy churchyard near the springs. Merchants used to request prayers of thanks in this church when they returned from the north. I was once the Sosietko of this church.
Why would a church have a Sosietko?
Why not? The abandoned ones have much scarier things inside. Or am
Fair
I
enough.
not good enough? But now, no one lives here and no one visits the church. They only go to the stone one. So I crawled inside Akolina out of boredom.
Won't you leave the girl alone?
I might leave her if you beat me.
Fine. I need the cross.
You need Akolina's.
Yeah, tell you what, witch.
Agreed.
So be it.
Here I come, Vasily.
Yeah, I got him. Alright, oh my God. Alright, so let's see. At least it's another boss battle. It's 150 damage. Kill the demon now, the girl will die. So, critical health. Get inside. Good luck, thanks. What am I even supposed to do? Sacrificial damage was 3. Duration 3 turns. Critical health 3. So that means... But can I still take down the 150 health? Maybe. Well, we'll see what happens. Okay, I can still take down the health without affecting the girl for now. At some point, I guess I have to draw out the cat with the body. Alright. Oops. One strength. This is strength of each page 5. Oh, he has a Bless and award. Wait, have to have... Father's name. Okay. It's gonna attack me for 13. Does that include the +4? Alright, so I assume the cat will probably jump in and out of the body. But again, what? Oh, I guess I have plenty of, health things. Oh, a lot of health. Okay, so we're gonna do 13 damage. This is 3. Tech page for page 3. Good. Take that. This. Do that first. Let's see what happens here. Let's get some defense. Alright, attack me for 13 again next turn. Waste to be good.
Away from my Aquilina!
Away with you, demon!
Can attack again. I should probably heal myself. I guess there'll be a certain point where I can't kill the demon. I'm gonna get to 100 now. Give myself more defense. Get inside. Okay, so it's going to do the increased attack and increased defense itself. Add another waste to it. Attack of 15 now. Do not have a lot of this spell. Health, defense, defense a little bit, and then attack a little bit. It's going to take 2 damage. It's going to attack for 11. Hurt a bit, but I can't handle. Attack for 10 next time. Technically can take anything that heals. 10, that. should be going back inside the body, I think, after this attack. It's the last of the waste.
I'll just crawl inside the girl. You won't get me there.
Oh, no you won't. I have a Zagover with your name on it.
Alright, so... not gonna attack me for turns. I do want to get him with a waste. I could easily extend the waste. Six turns a waste. And then lock it there. Attack. Attack. Plus 20. Bruh. Stab it. Okay, so... let's go 10 attacks. Go for Fierce. Suppose I have Kaba. I might as well heal myself too. Goes away after this turn anyway, but... attack me for 15 next turn. So I can have him attack. And... this. Put myself against the attacks a bit. Heal myself a little bit too. Heal attack. Take 6 damage. Kota bites. Oof. A lot of damage. I don't think I can do 25 day worth of damage to him though. Cards, I guess. Try to protect myself as much as I can. Alright, so let's get one more attack until it goes back into the girl. Attack 11. Maybe 23 damage. That isn't really gonna hurt me or help me. I can replenish my health. After he attacks, I don't think I'll be able to hit the girl at all. So waste is gone from her. So that's something. what happens after this turn, right? I might have to use that next time. Let's do one of these. One of these. Pretty much 3 turns. I can't kill. Negative static moves, negative static effects, and heals. A lot of keys. Protection. Got this, you were so close. I know. I gotta be careful not to kill the girl. I don't need defense, and I don't need to increase my attack. Be careful about how much I do attack. So now they'll probably heal themselves as well. But he at least has 3 or 4 turns outside of the girl. Yeah, healed 20 health. Okay, so I don't have to worry as much now. 5. It's going to be 4 because they have 1 health. I can do an all-out attack once cat comes out. Positive status. I wonder what removing the positive status from the girl will remove the cat from her. Just remove the ward. Cat's still inside. Alright, the cat's not inside anymore. Alright, so I can go all out. But I do need to make sure I'm protected as well. We'll bless. Blessed waste. Baba. Heal myself. I might be being too careful. $15 damage left. If only he was here. Forever. Alright. Should be able to kill me with a swing. Low health, but not no health. Alright, I can get him to help. He can do 5. I need 13. That's 5. This is 12. To help a lot. Heal myself just in case. Heal myself. It's 15 damage. Should be more than enough. Oh. I just hit her once. Got it! 700 experience, damn. I could have gotten 700, at least 700 experience from the other guy. And only 7 rubles?
Wait. Don't finish me off, Vasya.
Oh my god, it's still in her face. Get out of her face, sir.
I'll tell you what. I'll leave Aquilina and come work for you. I can be useful. You'll see. I won't harm anyone. I'll be good.
Work for me? I have plenty of charts already.
Well, I'm not exactly a short. I can be of use like a Sosietka, in fact.
Sosietka.
Actually, we don't have a Sosietka. That's not such a bad idea. What will Grandpa say to that? Alright, I'll take you, but you better watch it. No joking around.
Oh my. Kill it! Kill it with fire!
Broshka leaves Aquilina, climbs your left shoulder, and then vanishes into black flames.
Black flames.
The girl crumples and falls down, exhausted. Her face looks calm and serene. Broshka won't poison her life anymore. You switch out Nikolai's cross for that of the Ikotnitsa. The crucifix looks old and rotten.
Damn, not
The
given a
demon's
choice,
power
no.
has left its mark.
Fine.
You hope that Aquilina's soul was left untouched by it.
Cool. Oh, that was a lot. I didn't realize.
Now we have a cross.
Just crazy that like one task that I was looking for just kind of turned into like 14 tasks.
You see, Vasya, ask and ye shall receive.
Actually, wonder how long this
Big
game
deal.
actually is.
A demon's cross. Sosietkas don't shun crosses either, I presume.
But on the other hand, we could do without this rattle box chort.
Why you calling a rattle box?
Why does he remind me of oh god, Billy Crystal? Why do I feel like Billy Crystal should be voicing this cat right now?
Hush, Broshka. Don't be angry, Grandpa. He may be of use to us yet.
All right, we'll
expected that.
see if it works out. The only thing left to do is visit the spinner. Vasilisa and I are going to see the spinner. There's nothing for you to do there, Kolya. Understand?
Sure did.
And one more thing. Don't say anything about the Banya or the bride. The spinner can't stand demons, though she looks like one herself.
Wow.
Who is the spinner?
A woman of sorts. Her
So
name
specific.
is Kapitolina Ivanna, but everyone calls her the spinner behind her back.
Kapitolina Ivanova.
She's quite knowledgeable. You don't want to mess with her. That's why I am coming with you. Don't go running your mouth. Speak nothing of the book.
If she's knowledgeable, she probably knows I'm a
Got
witch.
What should I say to get the belt?
Good question, Vasilisa.
Yeah.
Keep your ears open when you speak to her. Remember, do not mention demons. She does not like them.
We talk about
And
fashion.
you might as well disregard the fact that we needed the belt for a changeling girl. Now, if you show you are of knowledge, that would be good indeed. If she
gotta
doesn't
pass
like
my knowledge
you,
skill check.
or should you let anything sleep, the cost will be more than we can handle. Got it?
Sounds
Understood,
tedious.
Grandpa. It's time we were on our way.
Yes, it's better go to her at night. I've arranged a cart for us.
Do you have any Kupala salve left?
If I only knew. We could fly, but feet will do. And another thing. There's this rich fellow, Petrov is his name. He asked me to check
Optional
on his
task.
field. Says demons are ruining his
More
crops.
demons. Who would have
It's
guessed?
not far from Pintek. It so happens.
Alright. More sin, more rules. Another day, another dollar. Task failed. Oh, he tried to make rope out of sand. So I gave him a meaningless task. Alright, 12. Do it. Brings a lot more sin with it. Same field demon from before. No, because I still have that field demon. It's this guy here. And Draco. It's a different field demon because I didn't fight him again. I let him, like, do another curse on the field or whatever that would last whatever so often, and then he came with me. But he's no longer terrorizing that field, so eventually that field will come back to being good again. If that makes sense. Karma 21, Ping Pong, hello. How are you doing? I have not so good karma right now. This one. How are you doing? Welcome into the bear den. Welcome to the stream. What's you up to? What's going on? How are you doing? Okay. Seemed him to do. What did I just send him to? Catch Dawn in a bottle. I can't believe they would actually listen to you. The chort would actually try to catch Dawn in a bottle. Need karma 0. Yeah. I don't know. It's pretty difficult to keep it at 0. It is. That makes sense. Just thought he might have gone rogue. Oh, that's fair. I mean, that's if I didn't give them tasks to do, they might have gone rogue. That's a fair.
Well, Vasha, now I can
though.
say I've seen things. Cannon fire. A redoute, that's one thing. The devil himself, that's a whole different level.
I mean, that wasn't really the devil himself, that was a cat.
I think that war is scarier. Much scarier than any chort. I still can't forget it.
So I guess the ultimate goal of this game would to get your sins to 0 and finish the game.
You've seen too few chorts, Kolya.
Perhaps that's true, but that's beside the point. I'm not going to put up with it.
Bad karma, bad ending of the game.
I know how to get over this. I have an idea.
I'm already pretty far into the negatives, I guess.
What are you thinking about?
I'm thinking of stepping right into the fire.
Have you played this game a lot, Ping Pong?
Turned up.
You could die, you know.
No. I'm not talking about something like a campfire. And I'm not planning on dying either.
Yes.
It's not the devil I have to overcome. Man's greatest enemy is himself. That's what I think.
Is there so I have a lot of negative. Is there a really good way to make it positive or to make it 0? Is there like a point in the game where I can like buy favors or something?
What happened down there in the war?
Bah, Vasha.
Still my first
You
playthrough
wouldn't
of the
be
game.
interested. This war was thought up by the devil and none other. Not by the Holy Spirit, that's for sure. I don't even want to remember. The thoughts alone make my hair white.
Good game. Then you will correct your karma. I'm trying to correct my karma.
Is that why you started smoking?
I mean, I haven't gotten any bad karma from stealing anything,
Well,
at least.
look at you.
Which, when I
They
played the
don't
beta,
call
I got
you
bad karma
knowers
for
without
stealing
reason.
stuff.
Well,
Or for
yes.
breaking
I'll start
shrines.
with something small, I think. To tell you the truth, I'm terrified even when I strike Spox with flint.
Interesting. Proshka.
Well, what do you want? Can't you see? I'm all cozy here on the sleeping bench. I'm sleepy. Ask what you wanted. I need to sleep. Got tired.
Tired.
Wanted to learn more about you. What were you doing before Akulina?
All right, I'll tell you. It's a long story, mind you.
Long story.
I've told you before. I used to be a Susietko. For quite some time, I've lived there. The Transfiguration Church was built how long ago? Must be over 200 years. I am wise and old, you see. So you'd better heed my advices if you know what's good for you.
Never seen cats any wiser, that's true.
Good then.
Maybe you'll stop swooping your fur all over the Isba in 200 years, eh?
What? What about it? None of my concern. I have to look after the household anyway. You could have fixed the bench yourself, by the way. It creaks as hell.
Oh, I'll show you, you damn short.
Wait, Grandpa. You will do a better job, won't you, Proshka?
Sure, I bet one alright.
What with the church, then?
So about it. I've stayed as Susietko there from the time it was built.
You were Susietka over there in church. Or were you from...
In the church. I remember that well. But what was there before that building? Damn it. Can't quite remember. Let's talk a bit later. Maybe my memory will return.
Yeah, okay.
What kind of demon are you, Ikota?
That's how fiends are called. Ikota. If they possess people, that is. You know that. Wish to learn more? Any demon can become Ikota. Climb up in someone, got it, that's it. People will call you Ikota. Bet you can do it better than me.
Interesting.
Why did you transform into a cat?
That's a good question.
Cats kill people. For protection, that is why.
Do they? Ikota.
Well,
Yes.
what you looking at?
Yeah, right. Cats give no quarter. It is good that our father Tsar's army keeps them in check.
So you don't believe me then? Let me
No,
tell you
Balichka.
one story.
Cat on a mill. Once, my uncle was working on a mill and could hear a grinding stone not working as it should. Rotated for a bit, stopped, and then rotated again. He came closer and saw a big black cat sitting on it. The grinding stone rotating as if something was hindering it. Uncle went to grab the cat, but it slipped by the other side. Uncle tried to grab it a second time, but again managed to dodge him. Then all of a sudden the cat disappeared with a crack, as if it fell through the floor, and the grindstone started working properly again. Next day, my uncle died. Wow. Quite a story. Cat is a good helper. I hope so. Okay, then we have the cross. Good.
Let's go. We'll talk
Later. Alright, so I did the post. I did the pester. I don't need to buy any more pages. Let us set off. So we've got the main task of getting the belt from the spinner. Optional task of investigating Petrov's fields. We can get a Balichka, 2 encyclopedia, and 1 song. If we pick the right choices. Book merchant. Strange man sold for us before sometimes. I don't think I really need to buy any more pages, but maybe we'll find something like.
You have goosebumps, a sign of a devilish presence. You look around. Your only companion is humming among the silence. Suddenly, a dark figure steps out from the shade. It is a scribe, a Zagavr dealer.
Seek me out, girl, and I will grant you knowledge. I can help you gain a better grasp of your book and all the wisdom contained within.
How many times have you played this game, Ping Pong? Okay. Where? You want to save? Save Marugus. Almost done with the game. So you've only played it. So you've played through once with the game, then.
You catch a whiff of the disgustingly sweet smell of rot. Cold fear enters your soul when you guess what might be the source of the smell. A human body lies nestled in the grass. It is already unrecognizable from decay. You see an old wooden cross upon its breast. You dig a small grave and push the dead man inside. You read a prayer and continue your journey.
Slowly building it back up. Takes a lot of time, but. And there's a Plosky ravine. Be difficult further. I guarantee it.
All of a
could
sudden,
only hope.
The tops of the trees rattle and clang. Alarmed, birds fly away, screaming in fear. You see a whirlwind filled with loose branches and dust from the road, headed your way. You read a prayer, and the whirlwind stops spinning,
Hundreds of demons.
dissolving into hundreds of demons. Among this throng of unholy spirits, you see a girl in white. She has a noose around her neck. She tries to say something, but the enraged demons immediately summon a new whirlwind and fly away. Several imps stay behind to deal with you.
If I just threw a knife, I probably would have just hit the girl. Interesting. Pieces. Birds. Oh wait, no, I don't. That's not what I want. Undo. Undo. Okay, here we go. Put on him. He's actually going to attack me. Bring in all enemies. This first. Full burst. Attack him. Curse. I realized he was going to summon more evil spirits. Third one. Not fair. What's he going to do? Remove positive status. Okay, so remove positive status. You attack with 3, so attack with 4. Oof. Should have focused on killing that other guy first. Do not sell amulets for curses, then you will need. It's 4. 4. 6, 7. It's good to have some protection as well. It's 4 and I have 6. Okay. Take away my positive effects. Let's see. It's not protect me from a whole lot, but it's gonna protect me for something. Alright, he's gonna summon another demon. So I do want to kill him. Use this to gain some health back. Play using a spell, an evil eye, a talisman. Interesting. Oh, most of it seems. Should do this first. Maybe that'll help, I don't know. Only got 5 left, so I should be able to kill him. Not. Okay, there we go. And one first. Got it. So this one. Salmon Marches. We rarely venture into these marshes since they're not really inhabited by anyone. Various spirits have made this area their dwelling. Oh boy. Can't imagine what we're gonna find here.
You see a small demon sitting on a hillock. In his hand, he is holding a snake by its tail, swinging it from side to side. A swishing sound of the snake's body and its angry hissing fill the swamp area. You watch as the demon twirls the snake above his head. It seems as if he'll never grow tired of it.
Oh my god.
Suddenly, the snake slips from its claws and flies right at you. It's clearly angry.
Of course. Why would that be angry? If I don't page you read, excluding gestures, you suffer one. Of course, it's gonna hurt me. Take down his damage. Need a skill, useless work for demons, 2 pieces. Send them there. Yeah, I should definitely once I'm able to do that, I should do that. Sounds like the snake needs to be attacking the demon, right? The demon's the one that pissed off the snake. Why would the snake be attacking me? If only there should be a spell. Should be a spell to make the enemies turn on each other. That would be useful. Shouldn't take too long to finish this battle, though. Yeah, 7 health left. Should be reasonable about that. I'm gonna grab this one. Go first. Should be 8. That should be plenty. I have a decent amount of them, though. Go to the village. Village neither combat or river.
Sounds of celebration are coming from the village. It turns out that a festive dinner has dragged on and turned into a non-stop festival. You notice the worried host, who looks like he can't wait to say goodbye to his guests. You offer to disperse the festival for the host. His distrust of you vanishes when, after a couple of your zagavers, furious winds send the suddenly worried guests scurrying home. The host rewards you with some of the dishes from a banquet table.
Nice. I'll take it. Old idol. Pocket. Somewhere in the old woods stands an old pagan Permian idol.
Bathing in the moonlight, a moss-covered idol is hidden among the tall trees. You walk closer and see a fresh towel wrapped around it. The forest around you is silent.
What was the entry? The Urals offer a peculiar blend of religions. The veiled paganism of Russian Christianity is overlaid by the paganism of native people, who are not always Christianized. For instance, some of the Mari and Udmurt peoples did not adopt Christianity but kept their ancestors' traditions. The Komi people adopted the new religion but mixed in their former beliefs, even more complex with the confluence of Nikon's reform with the traditions of the Old Believers, who fled the Ural and Siberia during the Raskol or Schism. It is simply impossible to discuss the religious situation in the Urals with the singular notion of double belief. turn. Wisdom peasants. It's one's turn. Page creation. I don't use a lot of page creation, I guess. I guess in order to prevent more sins than I need, it'd be good to have that. Road to Piatnik. Yes. Good. I already had the one.
You meet a
I just need
girl
the other.
walking in the direction of Panteg. In her hands, she clutches a spindle that is emanating dark power. Old Yegor smirks, another of the spinner's victims.
Might as well help
You
her.
call out to the peasant girl and convince her to get rid of the cursed spindle. Surprised, the girl follows your advice.
Well, alright then. Okay. I'll take the one less sin there. Seemed kind of weird, but sure.
You freeze with horror. A dead girl is dangling
no.
from a spruce tree's gnarled branch. You can't move. This strange fruit sways back and forth with a creak in the cold wind. She died recently.
The word for witch, vedma, takes its root from the word vedat, to know, to have some degree of knowledge. A vedma is traditionally a woman vested in knowledge, knowing, and performing magic. They were often called vekshitas, from veksha, squirrel. It is phonetic distortion of the word veshitas, pshitsa, vedadushaya, one who knows. According to Sheridan mythological texts, such a woman could turn into a squirrel, allowing her to enter a house through the chimney and steal an unborn child from an unexpected mother. According to the same text, witches often gathered atop a mountain to celebrate by roasting children over a fire. Witches performed black magic, cast the evil eye upon people and livestock, stole milk from cows' udders, and shared knowledge of love spells and love potions. Love magic is akin to black magic. They could be the wives of kolduns and draw magic from their husbands. In Sheridan Uyezd, they were believed to appear as regular women and were seldom depicted as the ugly hags that featured prominently in Europe. As knowers, they were able to communicate with chorts. Interesting. Oh. And do I want to tell people about the body or summon the girl's spirit?
You summon the strength to go to Panteg and tell them about the dead body. You see the despair in the eyes of the peasants.
So if I had summoned her spirit,
if
I would have summoned her spirit, I probably would have just gained more sin. Now I get more experience and one additional less sin. Which is good. That's what we want. Good. I'm getting there. Working on it. Just taking a little bit. It's only one by one.
You feel at ease as you walk down the welcoming street of this village. A calm silence surrounds you. You almost pass through the village, but the silence is broken by loud laughter and the sounds of an accordion.
Vasilisa, is that you? Come on, join us.
Oh, another song.
I don't have the time.
Good choice.
Come on, your work is such a bore. 5 minutes here won't kill you.
All right, I have a little bit of time.
I liked the other song.
You sit by a house and dissolve in a deep song.
I'll listen to the song. Don't have to wait for the song. Go on, but I like the song. I wanna fully get into the immersiveness of the game. Not that I understand anything they're saying, but Hilltop settlements. Near Pyongyang, there are several small villages scattered throughout the nearby forest and woods. Seems like a nice place to live.
On the field, you hear the steady sound of digging. Coming closer, you see a peasant moving the border of a field. The man looks startled when he sees you approach. He stops and calls out to you.
Is that you, Yegor?
It is I, with Vasilisa. God bless.
God bless. Huh. What are you looking at? I'm moving the border ditch. What of it?
Why are you moving the border ditch? You moved it quite far.
For good reason. The Petrov's workers caused me nothing but grief. They deceived me, shot me in flour. Only they didn't steal in broad daylight.
Have you spoken of it at the village meeting?
I have. Not much good it did me. Petrov's folks silenced me right away. I'll tell you what. If you curse the demons, I'll pay you.
Curse them. I mean, cursing them is just going to give me more sin. Good night, Beck. Good night, checkmate. Have a good night. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate you. I don't want to just attack him.
All right. Consider them cursed.
Enjoy the weekend of the rest of the game. Thank you, checkmate. I love you. Have a good night. If anyone doesn't already follow checkmate, you should go follow our good friend checkmate. Why would you attack him? I don't know why we would attack him, honestly.
Seamus. Ara.
Wait, was it actually? It was actually the sound alert. What clip is this? I'm scared. It was actually the sound alert. Good. It's a clip that I took to make that sound alert. The ara sound alert. Yeah. Nice. Bye-bye. Have a good night, checkmate.
You whisper a few cryptic words and make expressive gestures.
They won't be able to say a word at the next village meeting. You can be sure about that.
Thank you. Finally, some luck going my way. Here is some money.
You take the money and go.
Okay. So I got rid of one of my... Wait, how did I get more sins? I thought I got a sin taken away for that. I don't know. The ravine. Right, let's set off the ravine. I guess I'll get some money for that, I guess. I don't know. Wasn't gonna actually curse though.
Near a small forest creek, you find a grassy meadow. Among other vegetation, you see one beautiful flower. It's blood red, and you take the herb and get ready to go on your way.
It does the same thing, but... Alright, so I guess next would be the spinner's hut. There's a witch hut just outside Piatek village. The spinner is a powerful and famous knower, even in Vilgort. Do you work tomorrow? How long are you going tonight? I gotta get comfy because I'm invested now. I mean, I was actually thinking about ordering myself some food here. I'll probably at least go another hour and a half or so. Some of the girls have gone to her for love potions. Old Igor doesn't offer such services. I mean, sure. Yeah, I should be here for a little while longer, Kira. Glad you are enjoying the game. Enjoying watching the game. That's not creepy or anything.
The closer you are to the house of the spinner, the more ominous the woods get. The decaying trunks of pines and spruces tower over the path like silent guardians. Your blood runs cold every other moment. You feel that the border between worlds is very thin in this part of the forest.
She doesn't like talking about demons. Why does she live here? That's what I want to know. Not to be that person. Order some food to just get mine and nice and full. Nice. I didn't think I was gonna like it. What did you get? Let's move to anything over there. Pleasantly surprised. Well, that's good. I mean, I'm glad you enjoyed your food. It's like you didn't. Gotta make sure I look around. Because a lot of times there's like hidden herbs and stuff that I can't exactly see all the time. Alright, who has this much yarn to spare? Apparently this witch who doesn't like talking about being a witch does have enough yarn to spare. Get up, get up. Get out of the rocks. Ah, over here. Cool, got herb. +3. Alright, doesn't look like he wants me to go any further in that direction. What did you end up getting? If you don't mind me asking. Cupid skull. Over here. It's another herb. Sea forests. Quite a grim place. It's places like this that give witches bad reputation. Victor's Cross. Ooh. Moves poison and waste.
You approach the skull hanging by the door. Suddenly, the bony head starts shaking. A burning coal that serves as an eye socket stops you in your tracks.
When you were fighting the first 150 HP demon, I was watching a mukbang on TikTok, and it really made me want fried chicken, so I got Popeyes. Nice. Saying I'm surprised. Oh, I surprised like the video game. Wasn't expecting to like it.
Oh, joy! And Noah, are we?
Oh, boy.
Finally, some fun!
It is definitely interesting. Like, learning about different cultures is I found it really interesting.
My
and
eyes,
just to put it
what
into a game.
used to be. Who's that old timer over there? I think I know him.
Put it in a game also definitely feels really interesting. But I'm glad I backed this game on Kickstarter. I mean, I'm sure it would have finished
Will you
without
let me pass to see the spinner?
With pleasure, but I'm ordered to test Noah. If it were up to me, I wouldn't be hanging around here in the first place. Anyway, we'll do it just like in the fairy tales. I'll give you 3 riddles.
3 riddles.
Solve any one of them, and I'll let you through. Solve none, or refuse to answer, I'll take one of your eyes.
Oh,
I'm
no.
a short one, you see.
I guess.
I'd say that's the least of your problems.
Well, are you up to it?
That's
Wait,
questions.
answer my questions first.
I have no answers for you. I only ask questions.
Well.
Well, are you up to it?
Have it your way. Ask your riddles.
Listen to the first one, girl. There is a hamlet, folks packed together tight. Come morning the cock sings, yet no man stands upright.
There's a hamlet, folks packed in tight. Come morning the cock crows, yet no man stands upright.
It's a pothouse. I want to say cemetery.
A cemetery.
Yeah.
Proper dead men do not rise from the graves.
Correct. You solved the riddle. Only dead men don't rise in the
Dead
morning.
men tell no
Believe
tales.
me, I know. You may pass. Or you may try to guess another.
Let's riddle some more.
Listen to this second riddle. Lame chicks in a lawn, dry wood they haul. Wound up in a ditch, can't move an inch.
Lame chicks sing along, dry wood they haul. Wound up in a ditch, can't move an inch.
Do I have anything for lame chicks? That's a song. Beshkas. Lame chicks. Masalenista. None of those words are a term that refers to priests who frequently recite the name of the Father and the Son. Priests sing along, dry wood they haul. Wound up in a ditch, can't move an inch.
The priests are singing for the dead. It's a funeral procession.
Correct. I remember those songs. You'll hear them too.
Oh my God.
Enough.
Yeah. I probably would have guessed it right, but it was nice to have the hint.
Or you may try to guess another.
Let's riddle some more.
Steal a quine, tale of twine.
Steal a quine, tale of twine.
Steal a quine, tale of twine. Bone thread. Samovar. I think I have samovar in here, don't I? No? No samovar? I feel like I've never seen them somewhere though. Wanna say it's the needle and thread.
Well, that's easy.
Yeah.
I'm here to see the spinner after all. It's a needle and a thread.
Correct. You guessed it. Look at you. You should know your riddles.
Look at me.
Well, you may pass. We can riddle some more. No eyes involved, just like that, for curiosity's sake.
I kind of want to do more riddles, not gonna lie. Those were kind of fun. But will I get more experience from doing the riddles? That's the question. If I'm not gonna get anything from the riddles, then I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna keep going.